The variable zoom sniper. You know, I'm rocking with the variable zoom sniper.
And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. Take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here we go. First run of the game here for Chase Brown.
Caught.
A gain of 5 to get things going.
X Defiant, man. It looks like X Defiant. Something is going on with my stream right now. It's super glitchy.
Here's 2nd and 5.
I should check that.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense. And
Download Marvel so that when I'm done, we can play together.
Stop for no gain.
You need to win like 2 games, man.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. 11 MT. Here we go.
I think he's plat 1.
Here's Brown. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays.
I think I'm GM3.
Quick 4th down.
So you can go rank up once.
Ready to punt. And not much doing there. They made sure.
Yeah, he did.
Get free.
Oh, you didn't buy that? Oh.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
He said he was going to be back. What'd they say?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught.
How'd they know?
Isaiah Bond. And he's going to be taken down
That's not what I meant.
midfield. They get 11.
You like that one?
Quickly pick up a 1st down.
And this is what you can
Thanks,
do
little bro.
when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call,
You think I'm going to?
sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he kept that play
Nice.
as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him.
I won 3 of them.
That is Cam Taylor-Britt
How many games you won today?
in for the sack.
I swear every time I heard you talking about our Raiders, you kept saying, man, we just can't do anything today.
I think this sack, Mike, is every bit as much on the quarterback as
Well, Ani owes me $600K,
They gave him
so
more than enough time to get that ball out of his hand, and he simply just holds on too long.
the game was great.
3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Out to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's out of bounds, but they are in
Blue base
the red
matchmaking.
zone, out inside the 20. A big play there on the scramble. 32
We cheated. Nobody cheated. Michigan's just ass.
17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Wow, he just played.
That's over the middle
Wow.
and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
I can't believe we just played that.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here we go. Here's Burrow.
We caught that.
Hands of Gesicki. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Brings up 2nd and 8. A
bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Carry here for Brown. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
11 MT. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. And he'll just
No grounding.
and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there.
I knew what play that was.
Difficult defensively. It'll
By the
set
motion.
up a fourth down.
Whose punter stinks?
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
I actually threw a pick on the 1 yard line last drive.
38-yard line. Man who played collegiately over in Columbus, Quinshon Judkins. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a nice start to the drive. Gain of 10 and a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6.
33. Yellow. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He'll complete that to the rookie from Auburn. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection.
They're bringing Peter Griffin to Fortnite.
10 black. Blue striker. Cut.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jerome Ford. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Where we want to be.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think if you're willing to throw it there, it tells us everything we need to know about the decision coming up.
I'm lining up a no Waffle House.
He didn't have anything
Guarantee
available,
that.
threw it away, and I think in this part of the field, you got to really think hard about going for it.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw. That is Isaiah Bond. Touchdown.
You like that pass?
Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up
Yeah.
and through. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is Turner. Whoa. He's to midfield. The returner is going to get this kick off.
We'll make a stand.
25, and that's where this next drive will begin.
A lot of what goes into being a great kick returner comes down to vision. And you're going to see here, he finds the cutback lane, and as he accelerates down the left side of the field, he wasn't far from taking it all the way down the sideline and into the end zone.
Here we go. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
6-yard pickup.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
12. Here we go. Here we go. 180. Raise hot. Hot. Hot.
2nd down. Burrow. Moving to his left.
He just ran around him.
Just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This one is caught right side by Stewart. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st
Told you
down.
we'd hold him.
4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move.
Got him.
And he's going to take this all the way back.
What do you mean, 7-4?
2 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it.
That's Cammy Uno.
Browns extend their advantage to 14-3.
The Cam bucket.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
On 2. Ready? Gun. Stop.
On 1st down, Burrow.
What the?
Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That's an incompletion. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is,
Nice angle, Denzel.
to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
180. Right up.
A first down throw for Burrow. Catch made, and that's Stewart. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver
I think who is coming back?
Recognizing when you're open, stay open.
Where is he going to go?
That's the stuff that makes a lot of these
60 minutes.
so difficult to defend.
And this ball incomplete.
This dude is downloaded off his hotspot.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
180. 180 shot. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown.
SMH.
He will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going. Working out of the gun, Burrow. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up second down.
12. Gun.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And his defense up to the task there.
Yeah, I think it's the user input error.
And it's third down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points,
Yeah, that's why he's missing these throws.
in the second half, you become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. He's got it at the 7, and he's very close to it.
Oops.
Just shy of the goal line. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. It's a gain of 34.
Here we go. Shot.
Brown will take this.
How do you just get pancaked?
Touchdown, Bengals.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now, faking the give, escaping to his left. To the right side, and is caught by Fannin. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half.
Yeah, we know you do.
Just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
That was funny.
A give now to Judkins on the zone read.
Get off me.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Browns. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point try, fourth.
Why are you looking at his feet?
gets it through. And the Browns are out to a 21-10 lead.
All the Venoms are about to have that too. Every single Venom that we play against.
As the kicks away.
Yeah.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 12.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Forced out wide. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Back
Dude, that drive home yesterday was so bad.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands.
Dude, I don't know if I told you guys. My windshield wipers froze. I couldn't see anything. I had to pull over on the side of the road and get out of the car and wipe them off with my hands.
It's either check down or throw away. You don't want to be in second.
We stopped at a rest stop like by Sandusky and waited there for like an hour, and it cleared up. But it was like by far the worst weather I've ever driven in before that. Joe Burrow's kind of stinky.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth.
Daredevil.
Expects you to be. Because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open. He tries to lead his guy. Just puts a little too much in front.
What do you mean by understand? These divers like Iron Fist, but better. Yeah. He has a dash. He also has a good get in and a block.
That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Yeah. And he has that lock on, but he can hit you once, but he's hard to like stay on you.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson.
Yeah, but hopefully we just ban him every game.
From the 43, here's
Moon Knight.
second down and 9. Back to throw. Rolling. He got all the
Just got
time,
fried.
but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. That is Trey Hendrickson.
You should put your ace on him.
Getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
10 black. Slide through.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. Swallowed up.
Jesus Christ.
Fourth down. On 4th down, Daniel Wheeler is on to punt as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. On the return, it's Turner. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
Burrow now. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and
What as?
And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a big play for the Browns. 32 yards. He'll drop to throw. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Smart decision there on 1st and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision-making here. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll look to throw again.
Should have threw it to him.
And time runs out there. He just airmails it towards the bench. Incomplete. You can sense a little frustration there. It brings up 3rd down.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
And that is incomplete.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
11 MT tape. Right in.
Now, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get
Who are you guys
his
playing
offense
against?
into some sort of rhythm.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
What if he's a demon?
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go. 11 MT tape. 180. 11.
Burrow to throw. That is hot. Finding Higgins. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation.
Maybe he's decent on
That's where
Thor.
the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Throwing is Burrow. On the run to the right. And he'll
Oh, the
just
flag,
get
ref.
rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. Now on a hit, he lost the football.
I like that hustle.
And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
On the double. Come on, set.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Receiver in motion, headed left. They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Now, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
Moving to his right. He's going to air this one out.
Put you in the hands, man.
Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
38-yard line.
12. Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow.
Here's a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 4.
Here we go.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
I'm one, ready?
First and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Tackle there by Michael Hall.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
So, from the 37, here's second and 9.
I'll rock with the more.
Burrow.
The team up, Blade.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he
No, I think Daredevil's still with Punisher.
And now third down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense.
I think
that
Blade
has
is actually going to be
struggled
good.
to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is that
How did he just catch that, man?
And he's going to get out of bounds, but they are in the red zone. 20. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. Here's
I like you on Strange.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
at this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Josh stop Wolves, Magneto.
Get ahead for 7. They'll bring up third
The only one that I think I really get confused on is the Mooney and Gambit.
Brings up third and 2.
we go. 11 MT. 180. 11 Thomas. 11. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain, if he just catches that ball and turns upfield, they extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
Yellow. 22.
Here's a design run.
Get out of there.
He takes off. He gets free. Past midfield. Still on the move. An electrifying run. Bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 79 yards in all.
The Invis Shield. The get out of jail free card.
Here's Samson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone.
Can't call hot route out of this formation.
These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
He'll get back to Quinshon Judkins. And he is out of
Touchdown if I could hot route there.
short of the marker, and it'll bring up third down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions, and I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the young quarterback.
This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Now a ball
just gave that right back.
middle of the field. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Here's a zone read to start the drive.
What type of change of direction? Oh, we're in the same situation.
He'll get plenty of yards. A terrific run, bringing it to the 5. So a big one there to start the drive. A gain of 69 yards.
Come on, set.
They bring Judy in motion. They'll run it here. Here's Judkins. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Second and goal.
Leads to second and
Let's
goal.
go.
At the 5-yard
Blue,
line.
32. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now for the point after.
Playing the dock.
He's got it. And the Browns will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Whoa. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
12. Gun. Shot. Shot. Right 80. Right shot. Shot.
First down throw for Burrow. Open man. Downfield.
Fried by Jamar Chase.
His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First down.
Here we go.
10 at the 46-yard
Right
line.
80. Shot.
Now Brown. Line through inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
That's another.
On one, ready?
They'll come up here first and 10.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 6. A ball deep for the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. And it'll be third down.
Set. Ready. 60 red. 60 red.
And that is incomplete.
Oh, yeah.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears.
And this is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
On first down, Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
The throw there on second down going to be incomplete.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw for it on fourth down. to the left side. Caught by
Short.
Chase. And this
Bang.
is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
I like this.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 48-yard line.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's second and 8.
Ready.
Here's Judkins now as we begin the fourth quarter. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Black 95. Black Ultra. Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
Oh, that's one throw.
But they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. It is a big play for the Browns. 45 yards.
Ready.
So the big play gets them down close. And now it's first and goal.
Ready. Cut.
Judkins. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Okay, ready?
Now back at the 4 for second and goal.
Here we go. Red 38. Ready.
Now this looks like a design run. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Ready. Ready.
Sampson.
They're trying to role play, man.
Will not get in. The
That's his
defense
favorite
stands
movie
their
character.
ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's
No,
no
it was a J.
excuses to miss a touchdown.
His kick is good. And the Browns will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Gun.
Burrow now to throw on first down. This one is caught right side by Stewart. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field.
12.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Rather have my dog
Really did a
back.
nice job defensively holding them in check.
I don't remember the rest of it.
You want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially it's why
Lord
they
protect
find
me
themselves
with this
struggling
thing.
at this stage in the game.
I am brave for this, but
That's number 40 on the season.
another fatherless
And
child.
this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 22 now, here's second and 5.
Here we go. Side. Ready. Side.
A quick slam.
What?
In by Chase. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close.
The 10-yard line.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Here we go.
Burrow, RPO,
Did I not tackle him?
and he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone.
Like, I swear I made contact with him.
Touchdown, Bengals. Pearson now for the PAT.
GG, no heels.
To go, and the Bengals are able to edge a bit closer.
Browns 37. Bengals 24.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On the give, it's Judkins. And he'll work forward to about 3. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Again, it's Judkins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 1-yard gain. Brings up
This is third and 6.
79 Broncos. Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Shador. And with a flag down, he goes down. They get him for the sack. And that flag is probably on the offense as well. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here.
Don't you have a Smurf on your team? Or is Andy a true plat?
It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
You need the big dog back.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
He was covered
Second
by
and 10.
Denzel Ward.
11 lining. Gun gun.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. Who is brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
That was so loud in my ear.
Line needing 6 yards for a first down.
Andy.
180.
Out of the gun here on third down. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
No.
And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Get set. 180. 180.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And he's
No.
gonna bring this one back.
I want to go for 2.
A pick 6 for touchdown. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The extra point is good, and the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're
Another
back to it
fatherless
as the kicks
child.
away. The return starts from the 5.
RJ Harvey scored a touchdown.
Cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
we go. Behind.
They'll run here with Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Down at the 20-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Quickly into the hands of Chase. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Brings up third
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Here we go. 180.
They're trying to pick this up with a hot pass. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
It's 4th down.
The offense not coming off the field. And here's 4th down. They go play action for Burrow.
What?
That is hot. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard
Burrow now.
line.
To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here we go. One final play. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They go.
Finally got a pass rush in the last play of the game. GG.